Hi everyone, Scrappy Kathy here, and happy Easter to you all, or whatever holiday that you are celebrating this weekend. I'm a little late doing my Scrap Squad Sunday, but I'll do it same day and try to get it out there just as soon as I can. Today's lift, or this week's lift number, Scraplift number 13, is a lovely Easter page by Niki Rowland for BrambleFox. And it's got a photo in the middle of cascading Easter eggs of ever decreasing sizes. And I kind of looked at that and I saw tags. And I had a few photos to scrap from Puerto Rico. Still working on Puerto Rico photos. They took so many and they had such a wonderful time. And there's a big title, and then there's some kind of cascading embellishments down the side. So what I did, I'm not doing an Easter theme at all. What I did was, and let me put this over here. I cut my photos into tags, having one big one, two medium-sized ones, and two small ones. I debated whether to use a white background, and I even pulled a couple other backgrounds up. I kind of thought this grid pattern or this wider grid pattern might look good because this matches her shirt. This kind of is a combination of her shirt and the red motorcycles, and then the brown kind of was in deference to the horse. Or the white. I elected to go with black just because by the time I was selecting the background, I had already picked this strip, which I think is from Color Study, and this was the strip on the end of the paper on that same paper that had all the strips. That was the branding strip, is what I'm trying to say. So I put some foam tape on here to kind of make this a little bit of a shelf for those things to fit into. And then I thought I'd use the branding strip, kind of tuck it underneath there. And so I'm just going to put that together. I have some tropical flora and fauna, I guess, here. This is mostly from 49 and Market. What is it? Vintage Artistry Beached. And then I have beside me some stickers and some chipboard from Simple Stories, Simple Vintage Coastal. And then I have this, I thought Live, Laugh, Love might be a good title. Or I have another one of these that has the word day on it. If I don't like Live, Laugh, Love, I maybe can find that word day. And I've absolutely lost it at the moment, but we'll see. We will see. Okay, so I'm going to put this on. I'm going to measure it by the largest photo. There's not going to be much going on above the photos, so it's okay if the photos kind of reach close to the top of the page. So I will allow it to do that. I cut this strip out because of the colors, and I ruffled the edges, distressed the edges just to add a little character. And I distressed the bottom edge of this because that's all that's going to show. And I'm going to kind of scooch that under. And I just kind of want it to look like it's part of that strip. I've put a little bit of foam behind the tags. So that they stand up. I debated whether to use some twine and decided against it. I'll just let the holes kind of speak for themselves. I'm gonna do this one, kind of scooching it underneath and bringing it out a bit. But still having the whole side covered there. And I'm going to do the same here. And the small ones, this woman that's in the photo with Katie isn't important to the story, and so I don't mind covering her up and maybe putting a palm tree there. Let's see how that might work. Well, that's going to cover up Katie too, because palm trees have those big wide. But I'll just go ahead and let most of her show, and I'll find something. Or she'll just stay there. And what I've done is arranged it so in this photo you can see the ATVs and the horse. Here are the horse ones and here are the ATV ones. And I'm seeing that these are going a little closer to this side of the page, and that might bother me, except that I can do that to even it up. I could rearrange these, but I don't think, I'm not going for absolutely, and I don't even think Niki's original was absolutely symmetrical. So there. And I thought maybe I would do at least one of these banana trees right there. And I'll just put a little bit of foam there. So we've got a little greenery here and there. I have this hibiscus, and right here, the front of this vehicle isn't terribly important to the story, so that can kind of go right there. And I like how the stitching kind of leads up to it. I've got a, let's see, I've got another hibiscus, but more than that, I have a sticker that has a pineapple and a hibiscus that could maybe go right there. I like that, but I don't necessarily want to cover this up because I have this sticker that's kind of been lying around in my, well, it's actually been stuck to a drawer, like a chest of drawers kind of thing. I don't know. It came dislodged. I think it's a Paige Evans sticker, and I thought, and this is Vicki Boutin, so why not have Paige Evans and Vicki Boutin on your same page? And along with everybody else, so that can kind of go there. I like the way in the original she's got some things kind of overlapping, a lot of embellishments overlapping, and I love that look. Let me, but I don't really want to cover up too much of the photos. She was not covering photos, she was covering Easter eggs. So I like this flare, and it has good colors. When I cut this, that asterisk there kind of got cut in half, and so I thought I'd cover it up with a flare, and then maybe I can do a word strip above it, or kind of in conjunction with it. I like this wild and free, and it contrasts nicely with the orange strip there. I want to use this plumeria somewhere there, or do I want these white plumerias maybe? Right there, I like that. And I'm gonna I think I will not have pink on here. It's a little distracting. This, if you'll remember a few layouts back, I scanned a canvas wall hanging that I made that had a stenciled turtle. And I cut the turtle out and used the turtle on the layout. There was a stenciled sunshine on that same canvas, and when I cut the turtle out, this was left. So I cut it out today, and I think I'm going to cut it in half and use it on this layout and maybe another one down the road, because it's kind of got two distinctive sides. This one, there's a little blue on the canvas, and this one's not quite so blue. You can kind of see the lines of the canvas. So I'm going to do this. I maybe cut a little too much of it. Would it go here? That's kind of cute there, actually. That doesn't bother me, but I want it to pop up, so I'll tuck it down underneath there, but have, okay, that guy's moving around. There we go. Okay. And do I want this on here at all? If I did have a different tree, I've already got the banana tree and this fern. So if I did another one, I'd maybe want it to be this palm tree. And so what I might do, you know, there's a kind of a cascade down here. I could have this right down here and the title beside it. So, live, kind of overlapping that black, and I'm going to dot that I with, okay, there's the dot. Okay, that works. I need to press it down because it's in danger of not sticking. And if I feel like that's a problem, which I do, I'm going to go ahead and put a tiny bit of adhesive there. Okay, that works. And then laugh will be next. And it's gonna go kind of right there. And then love will be next. And love adds this pink color that really doesn't belong there. But I'm gonna, for the moment, I'm gonna suspend judgment on it, and I'll see if I can add that color pink somewhere else so that it doesn't look so out of place. I could use this heart on top of that lady. Let's see. Let's do that pink heart there with this blue one overlapping. And I'm going to use a white geotag from BrambleFox. I also have I kind of like the way it's shaping up. I like that palm tree there. I also have some strips. I don't know where I'm going to put the geotag. I suppose that would have been a good decision to have made. Let's do it on the flare, maybe. It's pointing to Wild and Free. I also have this 2022, if I move that over just a little bit, it would fit right in here. But I hate to cover up that stitching, so I'll use that on a different page. And I have a couple other flare. I have to have the ladybug flare. Maybe that's what I put there on top of that lady, and then I can find something like a pineapple or a camera or something to go there. Okay, now we're cooking with gas. There we go. And what can I have? underneath there, there's a, I could have a couple tickets. Let's see if we did a couple tickets there. They need to be the other way. Let's do that way, and then see that works. We've done it. We've covered her up. And I suppose I should have checked with Katie to see if that was like her best friend that she made on the trip. There we go. I could use, I have another one of those abstract flares that maybe could be down here under that guy. Let me get mine. Okay. Ooh, I have this one that has a nice big, a lot more black on it. So I think it'll look nice, like right there. And it kind of has markings like you see on butterflies. So there are those. I have 3 flare, and that should be good. I've got this happiness right here. And real life right now. How about I use the happiness right here, right here. Let me cut this in half, and it will go longer. And then I have a couple of small things I'd like to add, and then I think we're done. I'm going out of town next week, so I'm trying to get all of those videos done. And let me see. Can I lift that up by any chance? I can. And that should work. And we've got that, and we've got the sunshine kind of peeking out, and now I've covered it. You can hardly tell it's the sunshine, but you and I know. We'll know the difference. Okay, I think I'm gonna call this done, except for some sequins. And I was gonna wait and let it get totally composed to see what color. I was leaning towards these Late Summer Thoughts, and I still like those, but I kind of like the gold that's in sea glass. So let me do a few of these. That should hold that trunk down. Okay, and I'm gonna go maybe do my sequins a little bit differently. I'm gonna do them kind of in a line, and I think instead of the gold, I'm gonna go with this goldish bronzish brown. It doesn't add color, but it kind of allows the other colors on here to shine, which is nice. And it goes nicely with the flare. It's time to clean the tweezers again. About every 3 layouts I have to do that. And I think I might do 3 over on this side. And those aren't spaced right, I don't think. Okay, that's good. And now just 2 more, and I like reinforcing that horizontal line there. Okay, I think we're done. I think it's a good mix of active, fun photos and the tropical vibe from the location that's appropriate for the location. Let me see if there's anything else that I wanted to get the pineapple in there, or a pineapple. There is a small one here, and I am going to do the pineapple over there by the tickets. There we go. And that makes that kind of a composition. It doesn't look like we were just covering up that lady. Okay, I'm done. And I like it. It's not exactly a pastel Easter page, but I'm happy with it. Thanks for watching, and happy Easter. Bye.